Sup people, it's your boy Slide. In this video, I'm going to make a part 2 to addressing a negative person. See, in addressing a negative person part 1, I was addressing a troll who likes to leave negative comments on my channel and to other people who like to leave comments on my channel. And he said that I can't read because in the video addressing a negative person, I read a comment that he wrote which was pretty much wasn't written properly, and I read it the way he wrote it, but he thinks I'm lying. So I'm gonna read it to you guys, and it is on the screen as well, so you guys can see it. For fuck's sake, how are you defining accomplishments? I've met many an asshole who had what were according to them accomplishments. Usually they are boorish braggarts who, when you examine what they claim have accomplished, nothing permanent. Example, look at Zuckerberg and Bezos. Accomplished? Not really. Just a couple of strange assholes who happen to have billions of dollars. How are you not getting this? Another example, police officer who saved some lives. That's accomplishment. Henry Ford, yeah, accomplishment. What I believe is you're too wrapped up in motherfuckers who have obtained high-paying jobs and call that accomplishment. Anyone can get an engineering degree and quickly work their way up to 6 figures. Big fucking deal. Millions of those little nerd assholes running around. Accomplished? Not at all. Makes sense to you now? Accomplishing in life is not a fucking job or chasing dollar bills or who has the most toys wins. That's ignorant and immature. You getting this yet or no? Hence, my tag of idiot. See, you guys can see there. That's how he wrote the comment. You guys see this, right? See, he likes calling people idiots a lot. But Mr. X, you made so much grammatical errors in that comment alone. You shouldn't call anyone an idiot ever again until you know how to write. You see, you made grammatical errors, then your points are pretty much stupid, and I can deconstruct them. But first, let me get into the grammar part. See, if you check the screen here, I highlighted the parts that shows your grammatical errors. Okay? Let's start with the first one. I've met many an asshole who had what were according to them accomplishments. You see, what you wrote here makes no sense. I've met many an asshole. See, you could have written it differently. Okay? First, I've met many an asshole. See, that's not even correct, sir. You see, the word "and" should only be there if many was not there. Okay? So, that's bad writing on your part. I think you were trying to say was I've met many assholes. So the word "and" would not be there, and assholes would have an S after it. Okay? The second one you made is usually they are boorish braggarts who, when you examine what they claim have accomplished, nothing pertinent. Does this sentence make any sense to any of you? Doesn't even sound correct, sir. It doesn't. If you want to use this sentence structure, usually they are boorish braggarts who, when you examine what they claim have accomplished, nothing pertinent. That makes no sense. I mean, if you want to make it sound better, after word accomplished, you would put a comma. So there'll be a little pause. Okay? I mean, this is how I would write it, sir. Usually, they are boorish braggarts who, when you examine what they claim to have accomplished, comma, it's nothing pertinent. See, that sounds way better. Okay? Then you said here, example, look at Zuckerberg and Bezos. Accomplished? You see, you put Bezos apostrophe. There should be no apostrophe, sir. Why would you put an apostrophe after Bezos? Why? You're not supposed to put apostrophe unless you are unless you are showing ownership. And there's no ownership you showed in this sentence. So why would there be apostrophe? You have to work on that, sir. Then you wrote here another example. Police officer who saved some lives. Police officer should not be capitalized. Okay? You put police officer, you put capitalized police officer if it's to a particular or a specific person. Okay? You shouldn't have done that, but hey, whatever. Then the last one you wrote here is accomplishing in life. So let's read the whole sentence. Accomplishing in life is not a fucking job or chasing dollar bills or he who has the most toys wins. That's ignorant and immature. Accomplishing in life doesn't sound correct. It should be accomplishments in life. Okay, now that I've corrected your comment you wrote on my channel, see, you shouldn't call anybody an idiot again. See, I know you're getting old and you don't know how to write, or you probably forgot the importance of sentence structures, but you have to write properly so people will take you seriously when you say things. You see, all you do is leave negative comments on my channel. And you call other people idiot, you insult other people all the time, but until you know how to write, nobody will take you seriously. Okay? I know I won't take you seriously anymore. Well, actually, I never did in the first place. But Mr. X, stop trying to sound like a smart person when you're not. Okay? Everything you said here is just ridiculous. And see, fellas, see, I'm making this video because I want to show you what a bitter person looks like. Okay? See, bitter people have no shame. Bitter people do things because they want attention. Okay? Some people out there will throw insults at you, not because they really feel that way about you. It's because they want a reaction. Because they know deep down, no one is calling them for advice. No one cares about their opinions, so they say negative stuff for attention. So this is why I'm trying to point this stuff out to you guys. This is what a bitter person looks like. So after I went over his comments and his errors he wrote, let's talk about the point he was trying to make. He's trying to say that people like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, who pretty much created their own businesses, are not successful or not accomplished. How can you say that? Okay? You don't have to like them. You liking them is irrelevant. But Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, they are billionaires because they created something that people need. Okay? People need Amazon because Amazon is the #1 pretty much online store in the world. And they have many products that other websites and other stores don't have. So people need Amazon. Okay? When it comes to Facebook, some people don't need Facebook. Some people depend on Facebook. But people use it because you can talk to anyone in the world just by going online. You see, if you study the history of these billionaires, Jeff Bezos came from, like, I think a middle-class background. Okay? And he was working Wall Street. Then he decided, you know what? I want to start my own business. He moved from New York to Seattle area to build Amazon. Okay? Now it's like the #1 store in the world. How is that not an accomplishment? Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook from his dorm room. You know, Mark put all his energy into building Facebook to the point where he didn't even go back to Harvard. There was no guarantee it was going to make it, but he said, you know what? I'm going to try my best to make sure this shit works. He did it. That's an accomplishment because he created a business that people use, people depend on. Some people and some businesses depend on Facebook. Okay? Then you have this comment you made that police officer who saves lives is an accomplishment. No, it's not an accomplishment. Okay? A police officer who saves someone's life is doing his job. You see, an accomplishment is pretty much a personal goal a person sets for himself. That is hard to attain. There are different accomplishments. Building a business is an accomplishment. Becoming a doctor is an accomplishment. Climbing a high mountain is an accomplishment. Losing weight is an accomplishment. Accomplishments are pretty much different to different people in terms of the goals they set for themselves. That's accomplishment. And the fact that you're saying that these people are not accomplished shows your level of reasoning that you are bitter. There are many people who despise entrepreneurs, but guess what? A lot of them are accomplished because they built something that people use. So you don't have to like Bezos or Zuckerberg, but they created something that happens to make you know about them, Mr. X. So pretty much not how are you, but who are you to judge other people? This is why I choose not to answer trolls. Because when you see a lot of trolls, they have no reasoning skills. Okay? They say stupid shit for attention. I've deconstructed your thought process, Mr. X. So now you can stop calling people idiots when you don't sound smart yourself. Okay? You don't sound smart when you talk or when you write comments. You sound bitter and angry. Like I said before, you're one of those rare people out there, or not rare, but one of those small percentage of people out there who pretty much is going to get a retirement plan or a pension plan, and you're going to move. Go move and retire. Do what makes you happy. But you're not going to sound, but you will never sound smart. You never sound smart. You will always sound bitter. You're going to live off your pension and chill. Go. Good. Go do that. But don't be looking down on people, because we have to live in this complex society. And you think that because we speak about social issues in America, you think that we're whining, we're complaining. Speaking on, some people do whine, some people do complain, but sometimes some people are just speaking on what's happening. So, whatever. Mr. X, I'm good with you. I'm calling your name because since you want the attention so fucking bad, you got the attention you wanted. Okay? Now, you can keep quiet and shut your mouth. Good day. Peace.